Hello, peoples! My name is Redstone905, back at it again in Tech It Classic Reloaded. I did a bit of stuff off camera, like I always do, as you know. If you look over here, there's a glaring issue of our old base is gone. That's because I have moved into our new home here. Yeah, in between episodes, I said I'd do a bit of things. I went out and I made the floors and the ceiling. I switched this out to marble after I got a comment on the last video. Same guy from the previous one. Shout out to One Killer 911, I guess. Uh, and yeah, I essentially got rid of another quarry because I drained that one dry as well. I went out and I mined some gravel and some sand for my uh, for my what's the word? Concrete. Yeah, concrete flooring. Yeah, I've been letting this one go. I ran out of coal a few times. Now it's just gonna keep going until it hits Y0. I did say in the last episode I tried to get into Buildcraft, but I have gone. I have put myself at a goal that's way too big for me to just learn in like 2 or 3 days. So I'm gonna push that back until I'm a bit more comfortable explaining it without getting a bunch of information wrong and doing a few other things like that. So yeah, here is the base, and I think my sound is off. Give me one moment. Yep, there are my settings changed. I mute the game when I play it in between episodes, mostly because I listen to music and stuff like that. But yeah, here is the start of our base. Or my base. It's gonna be like a tower out of. I originally I was gonna make it out of quartz, but again, commenter suggested marble instead. It's way cheaper to do because I spent a long time in the Nether. You wouldn't believe how much time I spent off camera in the Nether, and I moved my solar panels over to this little protrusion here. It was like a little mountain thing, so I just kind of chopped it off, put some solar panels in, put in my bat box, which has been storing all the power, and I switched to copper cables because they were a lot cheaper than the tin ones I was using. If you notice something about concrete is that in this mod pack you move way quicker on top of it, which is a little bit of I discovered it while I was just building with it. I was gonna walk over and I just got this massive speed boost. So yeah, originally I didn't have these nice borders on the outside. I put those in because, as I said, I'm gonna section this base out. With this first floor, I'm just gonna make two halves, and then I was thinking of putting some elevators from open blocks in the middle. Those require some ender pearls and a few other things. I moved over my chests over to this wall over here. It's just the same amount of stuff. Nothing really much there. I got my bed here, which is a nice view out to our starting point and the volcano over there. Let me sleep real quick. As I did say, I did go into the nether. I should have got it on camera, but I missed it. I did go in and get some blaze rods, because if you see bookmarked here on my JEI, I have a few things that I want to get to today. In replacement of the disappointment that is me and Buildcraft, I'm going to give you guys a few quality of life upgrades here around for me. I finally got the idea, the commenter, like I said, he said, or they said, I suppose, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, they said that the pouch that I was looking at was indeed the thing they were looking at. They were talking about in their comment in the last video. So yeah, I'm going to get into a little bit of Project E. Not too much of it. I just want to create the alchemical chest and get the repair talisman, because they did suggest putting the bag and then repair talisman inside so all my tools and stuff would get repaired. I think I may craft 2 repair talismans, because if I keep one in my inventory, that could keep all my stuff all tip and top shape. It kind of defeats the point of mending, but I do a bibliocraft kind of bookmarked up here. I did, in between episodes, look at that in my test world, just where I decided to screw around and see what I could do. But yeah, I also have these dyes here, which is for these inverted lamps here from Project Red Illumination. I don't necessarily really like the torches on the ground. Like, they work, and it gives me full light levels. But when I'm going to be doing this, I don't want all torches kind of strung out about everywhere. So I'm going to get rid of those. I did make another ejector upgrade for my electric furnace as I moved it over to here. That way it'll just eject into this chest here. So, yeah, just a bunch of moving things around and a few other things like that. So let's get started on Project E stuff, because that's going to be probably the easiest thing we're going to be able to get started with. I have the dusts bookmarked here. Take some diamond and some coal. Let's go grab our stuff. I haven't really shown you guys much in the way of boring crafting stuff. So yeah, I'm going to bore you by showing you the entire crafting process that I have to go through to get these kind of things. Let's grab the cobblestone. Grab some of that, and I need some coal, which I don't have that much coal. I could use EMC to transmute some coal. I'm just kind of waiting for my quarry to get some. I'd prefer not to use the EMC if I can. Yeah, let's get some low covalence dust, which requires charcoal, not normal coal. Yeah, let's go out and get some charcoal then, I suppose. I did not know it required charcoal. That is a bit of a strange addition if you're asking me, so yeah. Gotta wait for that to smelt. Yep. Where did it... No. Yeah, the ejector upgrade, it has its issues. They're trying to eject into each other when I want to just eject up. Yeah, it's a little annoying, but I'm gonna have to deal with it right now because... Unless I'd have to put like a hopper on the bottom of it. I think there are like the chute from Buildcraft perhaps might just like eject it into the next adjacent inventory or something like that. But I would have to finish with that in between episodes. Do the other dusts require? No, this one requires redstone. And this one, let me put this charcoal in my energistics and my I applied energistics. We'll be getting to that later on, but let me put that in here as I get just another piece of that real quick. Let's craft low covalence dust. Let's get me 40 of that. Craft some medium that requires a piece of redstone. Let's head over to my chest and grab one piece of that and craft the medium covalence and the high covalence, which is just that like there. Alright, so yeah, we got all of our dusts here. We could probably remove those bookmarks. Alright, next up is the alchemical chest, a diamond, some stone brick, it seems. If I could get on the correct recipe there. Yep, take some stone brick. Let's get a bit of that. Smelt a little bit of stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take out the ejector upgrade for this in the meantime. I'll have to mess with this in between episodes. But I do think, if I go to my tools and equipment here, I did make a chisel from the mod chisel, or the iChisel. Essentially what it does is it allows me to view different textures that I can place in the world. For example, with all this stuff, I basically chiseled this black concrete into the one called Mosaic, which basically is black concrete but with a little border on the outside. I think it looks nice. There's also a mode where you can just kind of click blocks in the world and it'll change it. But yeah, let's grab our stone here. I could probably use the chisel to craft this into stone and only had to cook one of them, but hey, vanilla habits die hard, I suppose. Oh, it's just regular Minecraft stone. Well, that was dumb of me then. Let's grab 2 stone right there from our system here. I suppose that was a waste of crafting that, but hey, we need a diamond, a chest, and some iron. Let's grab some, get another diamond here. Craft a chest out of our wood stuff. Over here, craft a chest. Alright, alright. And let's grab some of that iron from this chest here. I'll put all this stuff back after I'm done, but yeah, let's grab the alchemical chest. So essentially the alchemical chest, as far as I can tell, it's just like a bigger chest. We have iron chests in the mod pack, so having this is not really that much of a use, I suppose, but it is just kind of a bigger chest. What I'm going to need next to get the pouch here is some wool and some high covalence dust. We already have the high covalence dust. I'm going to need some wool. I do know I have some wool in this system here, so let's grab like a stack of cobble. Does it kind of... Am I kind of abusing this? Yes. and kind of know it's, I guess I am sort of abusing it. It's a little, let's put this back in here so I can just take that out. I need some more cobblestone. But yeah, it's the way I'm using Project E in this pack. It's not really me just kind of breaking things. It's me just grabbing simple things. I need one more. Let's grab a bit more cobblestone. Sort that. Grab this here. Grab one more of those. Alright, and we need to get the crafting. This alchemical bag here. Yeah. Essentially, this is just like a little pouch where I could store some things in and kind of carry it around. I am not 100% certain if you have different colors of it, that it gives you different inventories, like if they're linked, like an ender chest or an ender pouch would be. But yeah, that would be an experiment for off camera. Let me put these things away and I'll get right back to you guys. Alright guys, I did a little bit of putting some things away and I got a few materials ready for our next thing we're going to be making here. We're going to be making the repair talisman. It's a simple item that basically repairs items every 1 durability every second. You can put it on a bauble slot here. I'll be wearing one and I'll be making 2 of them so I can be wearing one of them and having a second one in my little pouch here. So yeah, essentially let's go to my baubles and where my belt slot, and that is going to slowly repair things like my shield and my tools and things like that over time, essentially giving them infinite durability. That's going to be useful on my boots here, so I can actually fly around with them. It's going to be just kind of keeping my stuff all up and to date. Let's put another one in my little pouch here so that I'll keep my things like that, like so. So yeah, that's basically repair items in my inventory. Yeah, it's gonna make me have to have my tools jump around in my hands, but it works, it works. So yeah, that is all of that done with. I think a final thing we're gonna be working on a bit is gonna be the inverted lamp. I wanted to see if I could get into bibliocraft a little, but that might be a topic for next time or some other time. It's going to require me to get books, and with the repair talisman, I don't particularly need mending as much as I need like something like sharpness or unbreaking or things like that. I have a village over in that general direction. I went out exploring in between episodes. I found a village and basically I need to trade with them. This is pre 114, so it's going to be a little interesting, but I could probably show you guys all that process and things like that. So let's get and grab Project Red inverted lamps here. So essentially what they take is a torch, some glass, and an aluminar powder kind of thing. The red one requires red dye. This one requires yellow dye. It basically takes the dye, which I have placed in this chest here. Let's put this here. Alright, yep. And let's get a few redstone torches. That's going to require a bit of redstone and a bit of wood. Grab a stack of those logs there and put a bit of redstone torches. Get a few of those. Get 16 of those. That should be good. Let's grab the glass, which I did put in my pouch. It's going to need to make me have to remember that I'm putting things in here because I'm just going to keep forgetting. And then we need to get the glowstone and the red dye. So there's one aluminar powder. Let's get, I need 2 of them per single block. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of micro crafting. I'll get right back to you guys when I have most of them crafted. Alright guys, I got all that little micro crafting done. Let's replace these blocks here. Let's grab this one here, put the lamp there. Yeah, essentially it's just a light source for the room that's not a torch, I suppose. That's really all I wanted it to be. Yep, so let's replace these in here. Grab the orange one. This one is a red one. Oh, that falls into my little cable here. Yeah, I did put a little bit of power lines underneath this so I could power these from beneath, I suppose. And as I get more Industrial Craft 2 machines, I'll place them down and power them from below as well. So yeah, let's grab this one, put the orange there, grab this one here, and let's put a red one there. I'll move this chest down in between episodes. Let's grab this one and place it there, and I just need the 2 red ones, which is this one, and grab this one in the center. And I probably replace this again with an elevator, so this one probably not going to stay for that long. And then let's put these 4 black ones in the corner as well, just to kind of give it a bit of a light. There we are. Alright, that is all of the lights put in. That looks a lot nicer. It looks a bit more futuristic now that I actually think about it. So yeah, let's that's about all I really wanted to do. Let's grab my tools here, grab my stuff. Oh, not like that. Like that. Sword, axe, pickaxe, and then shovel. Alright, cool. So yeah, we could move on to some bibliocraft, but I have a bit of stuff to do in between episodes. I really gotta learn buildcraft. I'm really sorry, guys, that I wasn't able to get to it. It's a bit over my head. I'm currently trying to figure out how the little sorting stuff works, because if you get like a diamond pipe here, if I can actually spell diamonds. Yeah, a diamond pipe. It has the sides on it, which lets you be able to like sort through it, but the filter system is a little complicated. Well, it's probably not complicated. I'm just too stupid to figure it out. But hey, that's for in between redstone, not on camera redstone. So yeah, yep. Let's check on the progress of this one. I have been monitoring this one. I did mine out a bit of marble from it. If you can look at the massive holes in the sides of it. So yeah. I'm gonna have to get some of these wall resources like this coal that's never gonna get, and the iron and stuff. But aside from that, that's about it. I'm sorry for this episode for being a little bit short. I have a few plans in mind that are gonna require me to have a lot of like actual planning and stuff like that. I want to make sure I'm able to do certain things, and as we go up in layers, I'm going to continue this color kind of scheme with the lamps and other things like that. I'll probably go to green and blue on the next layer and go up in color, and then we get to purple and stuff like that. I'll just restart it back at red, and then I'll restart it back at orange because I already have red paths, and use that instead. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can do a bit of those kind of things off camera. Aside from that, it looks like the sun is setting. Let's take a little nap. I never did get to that blaze rod, but what I'm going to be using it for, I'm going to grab it out here, we're going to use it for this printing press here. We could probably craft these things before I go, actually. So let's grab that. Let's get some iron blocks, weighted pressure plate, and some iron. So that's going to require a bunch of iron, so let's grab some iron. Let's craft these into blocks here. Grab a few of those. 3 of those. How many do I need for the typeface one? 0? Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm going to need some slabs. Let's grab a few of those. Let's grab, I don't know, 18 of them should be enough. Let's make the printing press, which requires a weighted pressure plate. Let's get one of those. Make the printing press. Alright. Let's get the typesetting table, which requires a press case. Let's grab one of those. Let's grab a type setting table, and let's kind of set oh, I don't know, here I suppose. We'll be able to get into bibliocraft a bit later on, but let's just set those down for now. Let me go put this iron away. All right, yep, and yeah, that's about all I really wanted to do this episode. Again, I'm so sorry for it being kind of short, I suppose, but you know, I have some big plans coming up for the series, so I need to get my butt into gear and start studying up on some mods here, so I'm not looking like a complete idiot while I'm trying to play them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.